How's everyone doing? We have the AMA live chat for those who want to message there.
Cool, and we are recording now. Great.
Awesome. Let's give it a couple minutes and then we should get started. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're just going to give it a couple more minutes and then we'll get started. There's an AMA live chat if you want to talk in there or ask any questions. We'll be reading through that. We'll give you guys the update on CertiK, on launch, on other services, and that should be pretty much it. This is just a quick update AMA, and yeah, just some good news right now. All right, one more minute and then we'll get started. Okay, well, let's just get started, get this ball rolling. So we have a couple updates. We're pretty excited. We actually finally got the quote from CertiK and we sent the payment actually today. It took them a while, but it's done. So they promised that the preliminary report could be done a week from Monday. So, I mean, I think that's the 25th. So by the 25th, we should have it. Just a couple days to fix everything and then tie with a DApp and all the other contracts. So we're looking at launch towards the end of the month, basically that weekend. Whether that be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, we'll let you know next week. But that's the time slots we have prepared for that. So yeah, code should be ready for 1 week from Monday. Launch would be at the end of the month, basically in 2 weeks is launch. So what we're doing now, since we promised last AMA, we're opening refunds right now. They're open, and re-entries are also open. Re-entries are open till 1 day before launch. So let's say launch is on the 29th. It's just hypothetical. Launch is on the 29th. The refund the re-entry period closes on the 28th. So you have till 12 p.m. UTC to enter again to the ecosystem. So yeah, so we're opening refunds now. You can go into nft.valify.app and you should be able to see it on the left. If you can't see it, please hard refresh. It should be there. You can get a refund for your yield boxes, and then you can re-enter again at 250 for those who choose to exit right now. Launch is going to be happening in about 2 weeks at the end of the month. Since CertiK gives us back the preliminary report on the 25th, hopefully they get it. I think they're going to be able to stick to it, so it should be all fine. We're going to be deploying. We finalized some testing on marketplace and prediction games, so we're going to be deploying it early next week on testnet to do a little bit more testing, and then by the end of next week, either the prediction game The prediction game should be out in public. So it's going to be pretty cool. The micro raffle went extremely well. We sold out. I think it's already sold out within 24 hours. So we're really excited about how this new raffling. We're trying to test different raffling techniques, like a really big one, a really small one, and we just thought we should do micro raffles, which are short and sweet, just limited tickets, so it's not infinite possibilities of winning. And it went out super good. So we're choosing the winner on when the time expires, which is Sunday. So on Sunday, we should be choosing a winner and sending the money to that person. That's done automatically. And then we already opened the next one that ends on Monday. So Monday. The spot testing is going great. I mean, it's already done. It's production ready. It just needs the CertiK audit, the feedback from the CertiK audit, and then it's perfect. But yeah, everything's very, very smooth. We're very excited that obviously delays are not something that is good, but the way things have played out for ValiFi these past few months have been very exciting. I think right now we're the best point to launch in terms of the ecosystem and how everything's working, and SPA and just the engine, how everything's like put together in a sense. So we're really, really excited for launch. We've been waiting a long time for this. We've been working already 9 months, almost 9 months in ValiFi, and we just can't wait to get it out there and get people on it, you know? If you didn't do the exit today or any time between now and launch, you just go into launch, you're already ready. So all you do is you log in the day of launch that we launched the DApp, you get into the DApp, and there'll be a claim yield boxes button there. You just claim it, and they get added to your account. So it's pretty easy for you guys. If you choose to leave or like exit and come back later, you can just get out. And then in that same page, you'll be able to drag the slider to repurchase as many yield boxes as you had purchased in the past. So you cannot buy more. You can only repurchase the same amount you purchased during pre-sale to make it fair. You cannot take partial refunds. Again, you can the re-entries are already open. So what you can do is you can take the full refund and then re-enter half or whatever you choose, and then just keep the other half in dollars. But you'll always be able to buy up to the maximum amount that you had in the initial. So yeah. I think that's pretty much all the updates we have for you guys. Let me just quickly go over them for those who got in late. Again, this is being recorded, so you'll be able to watch it. We finally got the quote and we sent the payment to CertiK. A week from Monday, they should have the preliminary report, which outlines all the bad things that are in the contract. We'll take a couple of days to fix it, and then just put it all together with the DApp and everything and launch. So we're looking at launch 2 weeks from now, which is by the end of this month. The refund period is open and reentry period is also open. You will have the last day to reenter is the day prior to launch. So if you miss the reentry period, there's nothing really we can do. And I want to make this really clear. If you guys missed the reentry period or didn't get your funds in time, there's really nothing we can do. Like, this is by contract. It's already out there. We cannot change it. So that's just, you have to make sure you have your funds gathered the day before launch and you're already in the DApp and already repurchase your yield boxes. You will still be getting the $250 yield box. That's completely fine. Just giving more flexibility for the delays to our investors, obviously. And over the weekend, we'll update the bot for the Discord that will show how many yield boxes are in total with the ones that get refunded and repurchased. So by Monday, we should have that new bot that tells you exactly how many yield boxes we have up to now. This weekend and early next week, we'll be deploying Marketplace and Prediction Game to testnet and hopefully taking Prediction Game to mainnet by next Friday. The Marketplace will still run more tests, but it's looking very, very good. And hopefully next week when we have it on testnet, we can show you some updates on that, some screenshots and stuff. The initial value that the SPA will maintain will be 40 to 45, with the potential obviously to increase over time. We'll be updating the roadmap on the white paper to show after launch. We have to move some days around, but we'll just keep deploying all our services and pushing marketing, obviously, and just keep working on other services. We started designing and developing another service earlier, which I'm really happy to share when we get closer to the time to launch it and when you're in testing phases. So next week, early next week, we should have the updated roadmap on the white paper. And early next week, we'll show you some screenshots of the marketplace and stuff like that. So that's going to be pretty cool. Okay, yeah, I forgot. There's actually an information page now on the, is it called information? I think it's allocation. On the DApp, the last icon, it's allocation status, which will show you how many yield keys you have, how many V1s, how many V2s, how many regular yield keys, how many yield bucks you bought at pre-sale, how many yield boxes you bought in pre-sale round 2, how many repurchase yield boxes allocations you have, how many repurchase allowance do you have to re-enter. That's all in the allocation status. You just connect your wallet and it populates it, and it shows you everything you needed to know. That's there, and it's a big, I forgot to mention it, but yes, it's there. So it's the last button on the DApp. If you don't see it, please hard refresh. Mr. Ripple, please open a ticket with that question so maybe we can help you. We're looking how much liquidity will SPA have. So it's a split between the token and SPA, but we're looking at $400,000 for SPA and $400,000 because right now we have $800,000 for liquidity. So it's going to be 400 for the token and 400 for the SPA with the Treasury to back it up if it needs anything. But yeah, check out allocation status on the DApp. If you don't see it, please hard refresh. But there you just connect, you see everything you have. If you want to make it easy. There's also a swap now that you guys can swap AVAX to USDC or USDC.E or regular USDC. If you want to purchase tickets from the Raffle and you just have AVAX, you can do the swap right there. You don't need to go to any other website. The Raffle was really successful, so we opened a second one. We sold that in less than 24 hours. So we're opening a second one. Same conditions, really quick, limited tickets, only 100 spots open for people. And the first one will be the winner is decided on Sunday. And that's when the funds get transferred out to the person. Because that's the end date. And this one ends on Monday. If you still have legendary V1s listed, we recommend you unlist them and list them in the V2s. Again, V1s and V2s are basically the same now. So people are saying, oh, the floor price is higher on V1s. Yeah, but they're the same thing. So anyone who wants to come in right now, they would just purchase from the V2s straight away. So there's really no point to have them listed in the legacy marketplace. So if you can, please move them over to the legendary yield key marketplace, which is the V2s. How quickly after launch do you envision I'm guessing Envision Spa, will be able to become an income stream. We believe, hopefully, we can get it done between a month and 2 months. It is a lot of work making the code applicable to other protocols, but it's possible. It's 100% possible, and that's what we want to use Spa as an income stream. We know it's very powerful. So the reentry closes 1 day before launch. So we're looking at launch the last weekend of this month, which is in 2 weeks. So whatever day is decided next week, we should be able to tell you which day is the reentry, the last day to reenter. But you can reenter from now till that day. Yes, so if you refund, you can get back in at $250. That's one thing we wanted to make sure for our investors for the delays. So that's what we're doing. So you can refund, get your money out, and then as soon as you click refund and get all your yield boxes back, it'll just switch to a slider that tells you how much you can repurchase, and you can even re-enter right away. Getting close, guys. Yay. How are we feeling long-term life stability? You guys targeting years? Yes, absolutely. I feel like we have worked on this so much, and that's one thing I was saying in general chat the other day, that we were just like so happy of everything that happened, even though there's been delays and all that. But right now we feel like we're very comfortable and excited with the sustainability that we've been able to achieve from the outside. Now it's time to, after launch, it's time to shift outward, and start working on our services and providing sustainability that way, because everything that needed to be done inside has been done. So we're still targeting years. We hope that we can keep this going for a very, very long time. What is the team's target guesstimation on new investors into ValiFi for the next 3 months? Is that a set amount? Is there a set amount that needs to outlast the runway? Well, we're really trying to stay away from like getting people into the ecosystem, like new people in, because that just makes you seem like a Ponzi. We're really just trying to focus right now on just generating sources of income for ValiFi. And with the spa, it takes a huge weight off our shoulders for the protocol, but absolutely, we're much more focused in getting our services and people to use our services than people coming in and purchasing yield boxes. So we really don't have an estimation. I mean, we know people are going to come back. We know people are going to re-enter and yield keys will go up in value, but that's not our goal. Our goal is to promote our services, to make money for us who are already in here, and keep this going for as long as possible. Okay, it seems like the bot is already up and running. So it already subtracts how many yield boxes have been refunded. So that's already there. You guys can see that already. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, like the least thing that's going to be promoted is buying yield boxes and to new people. I think it's just using our services, creating new services that other projects can use. Like we saw Spa, we have some other couple targeted for project owners. So that's pretty cool. We hope to do a ValiFi meetup, absolutely, 100%. Maybe by the end of the year, a little Christmas meetup. Okay, all good. Yeah, the bot is working now, so you guys can actually see we have 6,300 yield boxes. And then when people re-enter, it will add it up again. So that's pretty good. But yeah, we're creating so many new services, and we have so many new ideas to even just help other protocols grow and manage their people better. So that's what we're working on. And obviously just services for the regular investor, like the marketplace and other things we have going on. And that's just the way to go. Just keep building those, making them bigger, making them transact more transactions. Perform more transactions on the daily, and that generates more money for us. And then that money's just fed into the spa, and the spa maintains the price, and everyone lives happy. No, they. It's very likely we hear on the 25th from CertiK that's the day they said, and that's the day we're gonna get. So it's like already scheduled into their plan since we already made the payment and everything. So that's the day.
We have Burner69 over here raising his hands. I want me let him in.
Yeah, sure.
Welcome here.
Hey man.
Hey
Welcome.
guys, how's it going?
How are you? Welcome.
Good. So I'm just wondering, I had this conversation a little bit earlier in the week. Is the pair for the stable set in stone, or can we change that?
We're working with USDC. That's what's set. Why you wanna?
Yeah, I was thinking. So USD Plus is now on AVAX, and it's mostly backed by USDC, like 90% backed by USDC, or 80% or 80 something percent right now. And it's a yield bearing stable coin. It'll rebase daily in the liquidity pool.
Okay. We can take a look at it. I can't promise anything. We have already begun like deployment and development with USDC. And again, that would sort of entail taking in a little bit more risk. And I don't know how we feel about that. But we can take a look at it and let you know.
Yeah, just if you want to take a look at it, if you guys, I know you guys are busy, but if one of you at least has some time, look, it's called overnight.fi if you want to look at it, Overnight Finance. They have a Discord. If one of you guys want to reach out to me, I can send you over their Discord and you can talk to their developers. They're backed by Sphere Finance. It's actually a really good protocol, and it's the best to farm with right now. USDC and USD Plus are the biggest. I think the value is something like 20-something% right now if you're farming with it on Dystopia Polygon.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, okay. If you want, send me their link in a DM or send it to one of the mods, and they'll pass it along with us to us, and then we can check it out.
Yeah, sure thing. I'll send you a link to the Discord, and you can get in touch with somebody there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Have a good day. Do you guys plan to sell any new yield keys apart from the 5K legendary? At this moment, no. But again, that could change depending on how the protocol is performing. I love it, webbing out into services and bridging other networks. Yes. That's basically what we want to do. Maybe not everyone is invested in ValiFi, but everyone's using a ValiFi product in their crypto trading life, in their crypto life, basically. That's kind of like what we want. So we want a piece of everything without having people invested directly into ValiFi. So the DApp is already live with the updates. There's an allocation status where you can see everything. If you cannot see it, please do a hard refresh. In Mac, I think it's Command Shift R or Command R. So that should refresh the site for you. NFT.valify.app. So, Grip, how will profits from services be allocated to investors as SPA maintains the set price? So the way the profits that the services make is outlined in the what is it called in the white paper. So if you want to take a look at the engine at the bottom, that's the part that distributes the money. The profits are divided amongst like development and marketing, the team, and to the treasury again to maybe even do, if the spa needs it, then it can fund it from there. I don't have an answer for that. I think it's just calculated by the minute or by the hour. How often per day will ValiFi drop into our rewards? I think it's not like a specific. Well, yeah, I think he's asking about the unclaimed value, like the ones that your yield blocks have generated but you haven't claimed yet. I think that's added depending on the time. But it's not like, oh, every 8 hours it gives you the tokens. That's not how it's going to work. It'll show you the total amount and you can just claim it. So NH says, I missed the start. So has the launch moved out yet further again? No. So we already paid CertiK, and they promised, basically they said that they will be able to get the preliminary report by the 25th. So that will give us like 1 day to fix everything, and then send us the testing the fixes back to CertiK, and then just compile everything into the DApp, launch all the contracts, and then by the end of the month we should be able to launch. We're very excited. We're very excited, man. ValiSwap. Will you do things like Amazon gift cards for ValiSwap? ValiSwap? Right now we're focusing on just getting the launch ready, but yeah, merch will come. I think we're gonna start doing giveaways from the merch. Yeah, Blade is really excited about the hoodies. Yes, we actually have a member of our community named Tim. He won the $5,000 raffle not too long ago. He was super excited about it. But yeah, it's completely random. It's calculated by the blockchain. There's no intervention that we can do. So yeah. I got you, Burner. Actually, let me get that CertiK link. I'm gonna ask our CertiK contact to give us the link to the progress. But yeah, it should be added on the same link we have, because it's just another audit in our same account, so it should be there. But yes, I'll ask him to see how we can get that sorted. That's a good point. Yeah, man, you know, that's one of our core values. We always say we'll be transparent and just upfront with you guys. So it's good that you're welcome. It's good that you're here, man. That's why there's a lot of silence maybe in the recordings, because they don't know that I'm reading all the chat while it's going on. So yeah, I have to ask him to see how will that work? The new audit be added to our account, or will we get another link? But we already made the payment, we already signed the paperwork, so it's gonna happen. How is the revenue allocated? So the revenue is allocated as described in the white paper. 80% of the revenue goes back to the Treasury, and then if SPA needs it, the Treasury will fund SPA. But the idea is that SPA just generates money itself. Like, it doesn't really need any money to be fed into it, because it's always arbitraging the Valley token and making profit on those. How do you guys get reimbursed for the amazing work you do? Like team pay? Greeny Badger, is that what you're talking about? Like team pay? You will be able to compound your value rewards into a new yield box. Yes. Oh, Greeny Badger, right? Grimy? I don't know. English is not my first language. Good to hear that the protocol is based on investments and not new investment. Or I'm guessing you're saying new investors. Okay, so if you claim your refund now, you can start repurchasing now till the day before launch. So let's say launch is on the 30th, you can repurchase on the 29th. That would be your last day, the last cutoff day. So you need to be back before that day. And that day, we should have it by next week. So next week, we should have a specific day on when we're going to launch. But right now, it's just looking like that weekend. So in 2 weeks, that's when the... Yes, there will be an announcement on the guarantee day and the last day to repurchase, and that's the day that we will launch. Because by that time we will have the CertiK audit completed, so that's pretty good. That will be well aware. Right now, after this AMA, we're gonna post the link on announcements, so you guys are like explaining the refund a little bit more, the refund and reentry. So that's gonna be on announcements after this AMA, so you guys can just click on it, go and. So from the moment we purchase our yield boxes, it will be accruing rewards until claiming period. I don't know how long you've been out, Monster. Right now, we don't have a claiming period. So the claiming period is when we launch. So once the DApp is public, you go in there and you claim your yield boxes, and that's when they start generating. We did it this way because there's a potential to lose your yield boxes if you didn't do it during that claiming period. And we know people are busy, people go out of town, people go on vacation, they don't take their ledger. So we changed it in a way to make it safer for people, that when they're ready to claim their yield boxes and start generating the rewards, they can just go ahead and do it. And that's just the way the new DApp is designed. Again, it had to do with a quote on CertiK, the delay. It's incredible. But we finally got a quote, and we finally signed all the documents to proceed, and we finally sent the payment out today. So a week from Monday, it should last 1 week to get the audit, basically the preliminary report. Yeah, sorry, the pre-purchase yield boxes is just the allocation, and then once you actually go in there and claim, that's when you actually get the yield boxes and you start earning the rewards. I appreciate the work CertiK is doing, but we'll be glad once we're done with them. Yeah. Mahalo, bro. Mahalo. Hawaii. So I guess that pretty much covers everything. Sorry. Just a quick recap. Yeah, wait, one question. Not next Monday. So a week from this Monday, this upcoming Monday. So a week from Monday. So it'll be the 25th. Once we have the preliminary report, what we're going to do is we're going to fix all the issues that it has. That should take around 1 day. And then we'll have like 3 days to launch all the contracts, because it's a lot of contracts. Launch the SPA, launch the token, all this stuff, and then connect them all with the DApp. And then that's when we have launch the day after that. I think we'll be launching before the 1st of August. I'm very confident of that. Yeah, we're looking at the last week of this, the last weekend of this month, which is the 29th, in 2 weeks, basically. Yeah. All right, so let's just quickly recap everything. So we finally got the quote. We sent the payment. The code will be ready 1 week from Monday. We'll do a couple days to fix and deploy everything. So launch, we'll be looking at 2 weeks from now, which is the end of this month. Refunds are open now. You guys can, and the re-entries are also open, so you can get a full refund, re-enter partially or whatever you want, and then you can just re-enter the rest later. You have till the last day, basically the day before launch, to get the re-entry period. If you miss that re-entry period, there's really nothing we can do. I'm sorry about that. Even if you tell us that, the funds got lost, they were taking too long to transfer, I'm sorry, we cannot do anything. That is the last day to get back into the ecosystem. The Discord bot is updated to show the exact amount of yield boxes that we have here. Early next week, we're deploying the marketplace and the prediction game to the testnet. We'll taking some screenshots and sharing with you guys. And then by the end of the week, we hope to have prediction on mainnet working. The micro raffle went extremely well. We sold out in basically 24 hours, in less than 24 hours. And the winners picked on Sunday. If you want to participate in our second micro raffle, the winner will be picked on Monday. So you have till Monday, and there's only 100 spots. So the last one sold out in 24 hours. So if you want to grab a spot, it's $2 a ticket, and you can win $100, which means a 50x on your money. And that's pretty much it. So there's clarify the legendary Yoki marketplace. So there's the legacy marketplace on the DApp, which is the V1, and then there's the legendary marketplace, which is the V2. If you have some listed in V1s, you should unlist them and list them in V2. at this point, both V1s and V2s are exactly the same. So if I was a new person into the ecosystem, I would purchase the cheapest one, which is the V2s. Just because it's listed in V1s doesn't mean it's going to get purchased at that price. So I suggest we start moving everything to V2 so that way we can get rid of that that legacy marketplace and just have one marketplace for everything. Yes. So delist from V1s, swap to V2s, move it over to the marketplace in V2s, and just relist them there. But yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Amazing AMA. Have a great weekend, guys. Please stay safe. Again, we'll be posting an announcement right now with the link to the refund and explaining a little bit more. So yeah, that should be up very soon. Thank you guys for being here. Have a great rest of your Friday, or good night or good morning, wherever you are. Yeah, Greamy Badger. I'll look at it. Don't worry about it. If you want to send me a DM actually with it so I don't lose it.
It's Grimy Badger, bro.
Oh, Grimy. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna call you Badger. That's it, Badger.
I think I made a friend today.
Is it Grimy or Grimy?
It's Grimy. I made a friend.
Oh, Grimy. Grimy. Okay, Grimy. Again, English is not my first language. Jesus. Okay. Thank you guys. We'll talk soon. Okay. Next Friday.
Take care, everyone.
Take care, please. Thank you. Bye.